Have you ever stayed in a hotel that felt too quiet? Where every creak sounds like a whisper, and every shadow feels alive? Tonight's story is about Jake and Madison, an ordinary couple who checked into a room that didn't exist anymore. It was late October, cold rain hammering the windshield as Jake drove through a deserted stretch of Pennsylvania highway. Their GPS kept losing signal, and Madison's phone had already died. They were arguing softly when, through the fog, a faint red glow appeared, a flickering neon sign that read, Ridgeway Inn, vacancy. It looked ancient. The parking lot was cracked, weeds growing through the asphalt. But tired and soaked, they decided to stay the night. Inside, the lobby smelled of wet carpet and something faintly sweet, like flowers left on a grave too long. Behind the counter sat an old man, pale and still, wearing a faded uniform from another era. Just one night, Jake said, trying to smile. The old man slid a key across the counter, his hand trembling slightly. Room 313, he muttered. Keep the door locked, and if you hear knocking after midnight, don't open it. They laughed nervously. Creepy old guy, Jake whispered as they entered the creaking elevator. The hallway upstairs was dim, the lights buzzing like dying flies. Wallpaper peeled in strips, and the smell of mold grew stronger. Room 313 was already cracked open. Inside, the air was cold, heavy. Dust covered everything except the bed, perfectly made. On the wall hung a massive painting. Her face started changing into creepy. Madison froze. Jake, she looks like she's staring at us. It's just old art, he said. Hours passed. The rain outside turned into thunder. Around midnight, Madison woke to the ring of an old rotary phone on the nightstand. Confused, she picked it up. A whisper came through the static. Why are you in my room? She dropped the phone, heart racing. Then, knock. 3 slow knocks on the door. Jake checked the peephole. The hallway was empty, but the air felt wrong, like something unseen was breathing right beside them. The phone rang again. This time Jake answered. She's awake, said the same old man's voice. Don't look at her. Then the painting above the bed began to sway. It fell, shattering the lamp. Behind it, words were carved into the wall. Get out before she does. The lights flickered, and a woman's humming echoed from the bathroom. Room 313, she sang softly. The tune warped and broken. Madison slowly opened the bathroom door. Steam filled the air, though nothing was running. On the fogged mirror, words appeared one by one. I never checked out. And suddenly the lights went out completely. Jake turned on his phone flashlight and froze. Standing inches from him was the woman from the painting, her white dress soaked in dark stains, her eyes hollow and endless. They ran, tripping down the hall, but the corridor stretched infinitely. Every door said 313. The wallpaper pulsed like skin. The exit sign flickered, changing to too late. When the elevator finally opened, the old man stood inside, lifeless eyes fixed on them. I warned you, he said softly. You're part of her story now. The doors slammed shut. Morning came. Their car was found idling by a field, headlights on, doors open. Locals told police that the Ridgeway Inn had burned down 30 years ago after a woman was murdered in room 313. Since then, travelers have claimed to see a red neon sign appear in the fog, only to vanish when they look back. So next time you're lost on a lonely highway, and a glowing sign offers you shelter for the night, just remember Jake and Madison, and never ever answer the knocking.